But a very impressive performance by the Marian Knights tonight. They are obviously we knew that Mount Vernon we knew that Mount Vernon just was not going to. We knew that Mount Vernon was going to have trouble playing with Marian, and we thought that maybe the game would be a lot closer than what it was. But MVNU fought hard tonight, and the men's basketball season has officially come to a close. They finished 9-13 on the season. So, but man, it was still a really good year for MVNU men's basketball. Of course, we want to say congratulations to Jevin Knox on a stellar career with MVNU. And Jevin Knox, his final game as a Cougar came to an end tonight. And now, obviously, of course, he's finishing up his master's program this semester, and then he will be moving on in life coming up after the end of April. So we want to wish him very much success moving forward in his future career path as well. So we want to wish him all the best moving forward. And he's going to be missed. And I don't know if Mount Vernon's going to be able to. I don't know if Mount Vernon's going to be able to keep up with their. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see if Mount Vernon's going to get any more recruits coming in this offseason. But I tell you what, I don't think anybody that comes into MVNU coming up in the next few years is going to match what Jevin Knox has accumulated in his career. And he is the most respected NAIA Crossroads League basketball player, no question about it. Every single team fully respects him. We saw it in the quarterfinal win against Bethel. He was talked about in a very positive way by Paul Condrey and Mark Gardner. And I remember what Mark Gardner said after that game on Wednesday night. And he said, he's like, Paul, I'm telling you, Knox is just a stellar athlete. And obviously for him to end his career like this and get Mount Vernon this far in the tournament with that 45-point career high against Bethel was just absolutely outstanding. But obviously Mount Vernon is just did not have quite enough tonight to handle the Marian Knights, as Marian got off to such a fine start. And they just were able to hang on to their lead, and MVNU had it close a couple of times. But ultimately falls short. So we're going to go through the final stats here with you tonight. So we're going to start with Marian. Marian shot 42% from the field compared to just 37% for MVNU. However, MVNU did hold the advantage at the three-point line, shooting 32% for the game, just 28% for the Knights. But Marian winning the game at the free throw line 80% compared to just 65% from Mount Vernon. Marian won the rebounding battle all night, and they win the rebounding battle the whole game, 47 to 33. In terms of offensive rebounds, Marian wins that one 11 to 8. In terms of steals, Marian wins that one 7 to 4. And both teams pretty even on assist, 14 for MVNU, 13 for Marian. And looking through some of the box stats, Jevin Knox, he had a stellar second half. Finishes his 4-year career with 19 points to lead MVNU tonight, all 4 of 17 shooting. Just 1 of 7 from three-point range. He shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line, had 3 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1 steal. Clay Hilliard was also the star for Mount Vernon tonight. 18 points off 6 of 12 shooting, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 block. And then Kyle Kegley, of course, he had a stellar junior year. Of course, he's going to be a senior coming in next year, so he is really going to contribute so much to this MVNU team next year. Kegley with 17 points on the night off 6 of 9 shooting, 3 of 4 from beyond the arc, 2 of 4 at the free throw line. He had 13 rebounds on the night, 9 of which were defensively, 4 were on the offensive side. He had 2 assists and 3 steals on the night. And of course, Cade Rusiger with 7 points off 2 of 11 shooting, 1 of 8 from three-point range. He did shoot 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds, 1 assist on the night. And leading the way for Marian, Christian Stewart with 21 points, off 4 of 12 shooting. 2 of 7 from beyond the arc, 11 of 13 from the free throw line. He had 7 rebounds, 1 steal, and 7 assists. And then number 23, Luke Goman. Goman did not score on the offensive end, but he was very key on defense. He ended up with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Cameron Walter, who averages 20 points a game, Mount Vernon held him to just 11 off 4 of 12 shooting, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 1 assist on the night for Walter. For Tyree Johnson, 6 points off 2 of 5 shooting, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds on the night for him. And finally, Christian Harvey, 14 points off 5 of 9 shooting, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 steals to lead Marian. So that is going to be your final stats for this one. So MVNU once again falls to 9-13. They end their season 9-13. And the Marian Knights go to 21-4. They have now won 12 games in a row, and they will now be hosting number 4 seeded St. Francis for the Crossroads League Tournament Championship game coming up on Tuesday night. So obviously that's going to be a really good one. And then Marian women's basketball will be hosting number 2 seeded Indiana Wesleyan for the Crossroads League Tournament Championship game coming up on Monday night. Both of those games will be at 7 p.m. And we want to thank you for your support of MVNU athletics all season long. We're truly grateful for your support. And it was fun getting a chance to call some MVNU men's basketball games this year, and I had a lot of fun. And of course, head coach Jared Ronay does a great job with this program. And unfortunately, of course, I know he's going to do a great job next year, and I'm looking forward to seeing the recruiting class that he has coming in. Hopefully, they'll be able to contribute to the team. But now, don't forget, our seniors coming up next year are going to be Eddie Driscoll, Aaron McLaughlin, Tyler Kegley, and Kyle Kegley. So those are going to be all of our seniors coming up next year. Barika will be a sophomore, as well as Clay Hilliard. Ryan Wolf will be a junior next year. And of course, Giostin Salas going to be a redshirt freshman next year, so he'll get a chance to play a full year. Eric Urinsky is going to be a sophomore next year, so he'll get a good amount of playing time. So we're excited to see how that one will go. So we're going to have a pretty good team next year. But obviously, Jevin Knox, what a career that young man has had. The NAIA All-American, also alongside the other NAIA All-American great, and that is Travion Cruz of the Bethel Pilots. So obviously, MVNU had a great season, and they were able to advance to the semifinal round for the first time since that historic run in the 2018-19 season where they went 12-6 in conference and got to the semifinal round after defeating Bethel in the quarterfinal round 81-66. They advanced to the semifinal round that year and shocked number 1 seeded Spring Arbor in triple overtime, and then advanced to the Crossroads League Championship game for the first time ever against top-seeded Indiana Wesleyan. Indiana Wesleyan did take that one 76-70. And like I said earlier, I was at that game, and it was just such a dynamic atmosphere and Lucky Arena, and I definitely will miss that this year. And, of course, that's going to do it for MVNU men's basketball this year. So we want to thank you again for your support, and we can't wait to have you back cheering on our men coming up the end of October. And that's going to be here before we know it. Don't forget the MVNU women's basketball team who did watch this game tonight on campus. We're thankful for their support. And they might not be done yet. They will be awaiting an at-large bid potentially in a national tournament. And that selection show will be next Thursday night. It will be revealed at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you're watching the social media outlets for updates. Of course, that will be on Twitter at MVNU_Cougars. Also on Instagram under MVNU Cougars, and on Facebook under Mount Vernon Nazarene University Cougars. You can find all the latest information there. And also, you can follow the Crossroads League on Twitter at Crossroads League. They will be sharing the status as well, and the teams themselves will know at 6 o'clock next Thursday night who is going to be going on to the national tournament with the at-large bid, and it's going to come down to either Mount Vernon or Taylor. So we're definitely excited about that. Well, thanks so much for tuning in with me tonight. It has been a fun season. Getting a chance to call MVNU men's basketball. I'm definitely going to miss it. And don't forget, I might still get to be with you for one more game at least, with potentially the MVNU women's basketball team coming up 2 weeks from now, the weekend of March 13th and 14th, as that will be the opening round of the NAIA National Tournament. For everyone here at Mount Vernon Nazarene University and for everyone in our athletic department, I'm Matt Harden, signing off for tonight, wishing you a great rest of your night, and God bless.